Hi students, again we meet with one more interesting question class posed by one of my students. Okay, now class, this question is from the chapter Permutation and Combination class. So I feel this is one of the interesting questions for us to discuss. Okay, hopefully you can get an idea from my explanation class. Okay, so let me start. Okay, the diagram above shows a code display on the screen of a digital instrument. The code is made up of either digit 0 or 1 to store information. Calculate the number of code that can be formed. Okay. First, let me tell you what happened to me. Okay. When I read the question here, first class, when I read this question, first time, I thought this is the digit they provide us. Class, sorry, this is just an example of the code. So your code can be anything with 0 and 1 only. Your code can be anything with 0 and 1. Understand? Okay, your code can be like this, all with 1, or your code can be all with 0, or your code can be all with 1, 1, 0. Understand? So can be any combination with 0 and 1 only. So this is the example. Okay. So what I did, I just study one example here. There's one example here. I just use this example to study what I'm going to do. First, you have to understand first, okay? Now, since this code got repetition digit, repetition digit. So let me tell you first. Okay, how to do this repetition using permutation. Okay, first of all my students know when I say code means they will use permutation. They will use permutation. Code means they will use permutation. But this one is something different. Let me tell you what is the difference here. Okay, the combination, the permutation here class is got 11 digits. So I'm going to put 11 factorial. Okay, divide by the total digit is 11 factorial. Okay, divide by, okay, let me count the 0 here. 1 2 3 4 5 6, got 6 factorial. The 0 is got 6 digit, and the 1 is 1 2 3 4 5 is 5 factorial. So this is how you calculate the repetition question, right? Okay, but when I check this idea, when I check this one, I can see this one is actually connected to the one formula. This is the formula, n factorial, because you just assume this is n over, okay, this one can be r, right? Can be r factorial, right? R factorial, and this one is actually came from 11 minus 6. 11 minus 6 is n minus r factorial. Okay, if you check again, this is actually a combination formula. So I put it here for you. So a combination formula, NCR, still remember the formula? NCR is n factorial divided by r factorial, okay, n minus r factorial. So this is your formula. So now you can either use permutation or you can use combination. Actually, these questions both can be applied. Both can be applied. So if we come into combination or permutation, which is easier for us? Combination is easier. So we can go with combination. Understand? Huh? So hope that you understand why I'm going to use combination, because it's same idea. Okay, if let's say inside here we have a different digit, for example 1 0, and let's say got 2. Okay, we sometimes we cannot use combination concept here inside there. Okay, later we will see first. Okay, one by one. Okay, after that, so now your n is going to be 11, right? Because you have 11 digit, n going to be 11. Okay, so the r, let's say the r are going to represent as anything like class r. Let's say we represent the digit 1. Let's say r is represent digit 1. R is represent digit 1. Later I will explain for you here. Okay, the n can be start from 0, from 0 until 11. Listen, let me tell you first why I'm doing this. I want to give you an idea first. Otherwise you will use a long method to solve this question. Actually, this is a paper 1 question. The marks going to be just 3 or 4. 8, 9, 10, 11. So until from 0 to 11. Okay, the good news of the combination, if you know about combination very well, you will understand. The first value and the last value of the combination going to be the same. the second value and the second last value going to be the same. Understand? That means every value going to be the same. The last, okay, is having a pairing, you know. So if let's say it's 1, 2, is 12 means I can cut like this. So that means this 5 value is going to be the same as this 5 value actually. If you know about combination, this is the idea of the combination actually. So in this case, you no need to do until 11, you know. You just need to do from 0 to 5. From 0 to 5, after that you just multiply by 2, because the two set will have the same value, right? The two set of the combination will have the same value, so you no need to waste your time. Understand, class? Okay, so let me start. I'm going to use combination, class. I'm going to use combination here. Okay, listen. So I'm going to multiply by 2 first. Maybe you can ask me, sir, why you multiply by 2? Because remember I told you, but we have two set. Okay, so let me start with first one. Okay, I'm going to put 11C11. So maybe you can ask me, so what does 11 stand for? So this one is, we can say we have 11 of digit 1. All the digit is 1. Okay, so this one is represent a digit 1. Okay, the second one is going to represent a digit 0. So 11C0. Because you know why? All the 11s already digit 1. So the digit 0 is going to be from the 11, right? There's no place for the 0, so that's why it's 0 here. Or you can go for next one, 11C10, right, times 11C1. Now listen, because 10 place is taken by the digit 1, on 1 place belongs to 0. Okay, done. So second one is 11C9, 11C2. So you can continue. 11C8 times 11C3, 11C7 times by 11C4. Okay, again I need to put a plus here. See, 11C6 times with 11C5. Okay, I think I need to stop. You know why? Let me tell you why I stop. Because your next one is going to be 11C5 with 11C6. Actually, it's already here. So it's actually repeating, right? So you can stop. So you close the bracket. You close the bracket. So now let us calculate here. So this one going to be 1, right? So use your calculator and calculate for me, class. Okay. So this one is going to be 1 plus. This one going to be, yes, 11 plus. This one going to be 55 plus 165. I calculate one by one. 330 plus 462. So we closed and then we use calculator and calculate all this. 2048. This is your answer, class. Wow, nice, right? Okay, hope that you enjoyed the question. So if you have any question, you text me. I will try to do another video for different method. Thank you, class.